All right, I just want to show you a few basics for using Google Slides. Obviously, it was the primary use is to do a presentation maybe in front of a class, but it has lots of uses for online learning here too. I really like it. Just a few basics here. File, here's where you can do a page setup. Remember, it usually defaults to widescreen for viewing in front of a room, but you can change that to, I did 8.5 inches, so it looks more like a piece of paper. There's a print, there's your undo, redo. Here you can duplicate a slide, delete a slide, you can change a background. Uh, you can just click around and see what there's your spell check. Um, so those are the basic tools. Here's a theme where you can pick if you are doing a regular presentation or you want to give your slides a theme, they have a few built in. Here is where you can insert a shape, which we're going to find useful for some things. And here's inserting a text box. So I'm going to go up here. Now I made this picture the background because that way, that was an accident, sorry. That way the students cannot move the picture around. I can show you the difference here. So if I just highlight those and get rid of them, if I wanted to just insert an image from my computer, sorry, insert image, upload from the computer, open. I can do that, but if the students are allowed to edit and work with this document, they'll be able to move it around like that, and that's not exactly what I want to do. So in how we do the background is background, right here, choose image, and then since these are just now still down here in my downloads, I can just drag one up there. You could click here and bring it in another way if you needed to. And now you see I cannot move that image around. So that's pretty cool. What I think would be a neat idea to do with an image like this, let's say you wanted them to label something, you could insert some text boxes out here and you could put, let's see, I'll add the aorta. And I'm gonna make that font a little bigger right up here. I'm gonna change it to 24. Here's where you could color it. And then here's where you could make the weight of the border bigger and change your border color if you wanted to. And then there's the aorta. Evidently, I didn't highlight the A. So you could add another box here with directions that says, you know, match the vocab to the parts of the heart. Maybe you want to change this one to be nice and, you know, big, bold. You could change that to be white, whatever you want it to do, and nice, big, like that. So then they would just be able to drag these over here and label the parts that you wanted them to label. So that's kind of neat. Another thing like this one, you could think about maybe you asking them a question. Which part of the heart does, you know, blah, blah, blah. And you could say, drag the circle. And what I want to do is put a circle in here, trying shape, circle. And then they would be able to drag this circle over here. Now, notice that it's white. So if I want to be able to see through, let's format that circle, and we're not going to make the fill transparent. And let's say we want to make the border black, but we want to also make it a little thicker so it stands out, maybe even thicker than that. Let me see, 8. Okay, so now it's transparent. So when they drag it over, you can see through it. So that's kind of cool. You could have them, you could also have little dots that are small, you know, put the red dots by whatever, put the green dots by something else, you know, have them. And then there again, you would have a little box over here that has the directions and what you're supposed to do.